No deadbeats allowed at Christmas this year, so we're only having your sister and her family. 2 weeks later, the deadbeat they disowned hosted everyone at her $8 million mountain lodge. I stared at my dad's text, reading it twice. We're keeping Christmas small. No deadbeats this year, so it'll only be your sister and her family. I typed back, got it. Enjoy yourselves. Short and polite, hiding years of quiet resentment. I'd been invisible my whole life. At 13, I won a regional robotics contest. Dad barely looked up from his newspaper. That's nice. Marcy's solo went great last night. My certificate ended up under bills on the counter. When I built a drone from scratch, Mom said neat before adding, Marcy's debate team made nationals. Then Marcy tripped over my project wires. Dad confiscated everything, cut my allowance, and bought Marcy designer boots. When I got into Caltech, they congratulated me like I'd won a raffle. Mom said they'd visit when things calmed down. They never did. At Marcy's 300-person wedding, Dad handed me a flashlight and said, you're good with wires. Help the lighting guy. The only person who cared was Uncle Ray, who told me, you're not the problem. They just think loud equals successful. After graduation, I worked at a Chicago cybersecurity firm before quitting in 2016 to start my own company. When it went broke, my parents refused to help. Dad said, get a real job. Marcy laughed when I asked for legal help. Uncle Ray saved me, wired money, connected me with a lawyer. By 2020, I started ShieldPath, a cybersecurity system for hospitals and small businesses. 6 months in, my office caught fire. I barely rescued my servers with a burned wrist. Ray helped me recover my data. I rebuilt everything, working day and night. Hospital chains and retail groups wanted contracts. The company exploded. 2 years later, a conglomerate offered $50 million for ShieldPath. I called Ray. You kept me afloat. I'm setting aside your share. He said quietly, you're a good woman, kid. I bought a mountainside lodge in Colorado overlooking a snow-dusted valley. Standing by my windows with that Christmas text, I laughed. Small Christmas without the deadbeat? Fine, I'd build my own. I called Ray, Aunt Susie, cousins, old friends, and employees. Everyone said yes. By Christmas Eve, my lodge was alive with laughter. Uncle Ray grinned. This place looks like a movie set. Then Dad called one of my cousins. Where are you guys? Mark smiled at me. We're at her place in Colorado. Dead silence. Then Dad hung up. Grandpa Frank arrived that evening. Told your parents I had the flu. Someone posted photos online. Within an hour, they were everywhere. Marcy texted, holy crap, that's your place? I replied, yep, small Christmas this year. Next morning, Dad called furious. How did you even afford all that? I stayed calm. Remember ShieldPath? I sold it for $50 million. 10 seconds of silence. Million, with an M. Mom said the money belongs to all of us since they supported me. I laughed. You mean the years you ignored me? Grandpa shuffled in. I put the phone on speaker. He leaned over. You ignored this girl for years and now you're crying because she did something without you? You should be ashamed. Marcy's voice joined. Our Christmas looked sad compared to hers. Grandpa said sharply, treat her like family before you complain. Dad hung up. Later by the fire, Grandpa raised his mug. Make them earn your respect, kid. Marcy texted an apology. I read it twice and didn't reply. Outside, snow kept falling. It wasn't revenge. It was freedom.